So I figured, what better way to tell you guys that I ended up on a GS anyway than to just ride around on my GS at night. So this is my brother's now old R1200GS 2010 model, standard, no, not adventure. You got a 2016 model. If you follow my Instagram page, you would know I bought this from him. So why this? Why did I do this after all of that? After all the praise for the Africa Twin? I don't feel that the Africa Twin is worth the amount of money that they're going for. The MSRP of even 13,000 or whatever. Sure, you can find a 2016 model for like 12, but then even then you're not really you know, out the door you're another 1,500. So to me it just didn't make sense. Why would I buy that when I could buy this that, you know, I know that the previous owner did his job of keeping this thing well kept. So I have all the service records. The guy before him never even took this thing off-road, never looked like he did. So to me it just didn't make sense to do anything else. I'd be dumb to pass up that offer. I know that this bike will fulfill my purpose super well, because that's what the GS before and the GS before that did. So to me, just, you know, it was kind of a no-brainer. I just wanted something different, and you know, I ended up back on another GS. I'll bet you that's going to happen with the next bike, of course. Yeah, it's just a matter of I knew what I was going to get myself into buying this bike already. Is this going to have a bunch of mechanical failures that I have to deal with, just like the old bike? Probably, because my luck is really weird, and well, it's really bad, rather. So yeah, I mean, I'm probably gonna have to deal with that. This is a little less complicated of a bike. It doesn't have the traction control. It doesn't have the tire pressure monitor sensors that can go out. There's a lot of little stuff that this bike doesn't have compared to my old one, which is kind of nice. I actually really like the short windscreen. I feel like I'm actually riding a motorcycle again. That GSA windscreen is just too much for me. It just blocks so much wind that you don't even feel like you're riding a motorcycle, and that's important to me because it almost made it not fun. Great for the highway, absolutely perfect for the highway. I would never trade it for that, but to me it just didn't make sense. I mean, that's what made me so complacent on the old bike, is I just had this big bubble. I had this big windscreen, I had the little winglets that came here. Just like made this like absolute cocoon of air, that like a little bubble that you didn't hear anything. None of your vents worked, which of course is great when it's cold, but it's absolutely terrible when it's hot. So my vents work on this one if I, you know, rock the windscreen back. So yeah, to me it just made sense. I don't know, I really like these bikes. This is more than enough power for me. Like I said, even the Africa Twin had enough power for me, really. But I would miss it a little bit, you know. Like this definitely has more power, so I can still do, you know, power wheelies, just pulling the throttle. So it's a good bike. I mean, I just really hope I have better luck with this one, is all that I'm concerned about. So far so good. I'm gonna add new auxiliary lights to this. My brother took off the Denali D4s he had on it, and I'm probably gonna buy another set and put those on this. So you still got the light brackets and everything, the mounts, and I put LED turn signals into this thing, so they're super bright. I'll have a video on that. Yeah, I don't know. So that's kind of my philosophy. If you have any questions on that, just ask in the comments. I'm sure I left out a lot of stuff that I meant to say here, but I have trouble thinking and riding in the city at the same time. In fact, I really shouldn't be doing that. Again, if you have any questions, let me know. Hope you enjoyed the video. Hope this wasn't too long, but I really wanted to give the Africa Twin enough time and enough like coverage to really tell you guys what I saw, what I felt, and to let you guys know it's a good bike, and I would totally buy one if I wasn't concerned about depreciation, you know, initial cost of ownership, buying all the new stuff for the bike. You know, I have to immediately out of the gate, I have to put a new skid plate, new crash bars, auxiliary lights, the bags. It's just like, you know, you're already adding up all this money, and it's like now you're in like almost new GS territory, and it just didn't make sense to me where this was just turnkey. I got this for a reasonable price. You know, it just made sense. So this one had 35,000 miles when I bought it. It's already got 36.3 after like a couple weeks. I haven't really done any long trips with this yet. So take care everyone, ride safe. Hope this helps you decide on an Africa Twin or on something different.